I absolutely love dancing. It's a skill I picked up. Skills are a smart investment in difficult economic times because, unlike other assets, they can't be taxed, stolen, depreciated by inflation, or destroyed. Consequently, skills are a kind of insurance in the sense that a person with useful skills can never be truly bankrupt. A businessman might lose his house, wife, dog, and shirt in a market crash, but if he held on to the skills he used to get those things, he always has the opportunity to work his way back up. Skills are a signpost for character because no skill can be acquired without effort. Skills cannot be gifted to you or given away, and they're damn difficult to fake. There's no such thing as a stolen or unearned skill, because for one person to impart a skill, the learner must focus, grasp, and use it themselves. Consequently, skills, if maintained, are an ongoing, radiant source of pride and a major aspect of your identity. After all, when we introduce ourselves to each other, we learn so much more about a person when they introduce themselves by their skill than when they introduce themselves by an immutable characteristic or a circumstance. I'm Bob and I'm white. Okay. I'm Steve and I'm from Chicago. All right, I know that place. I'm Bert and I'm a painter. A painter, huh? What kind of things do you paint? Say, my brother's a painter down in Chicago. You might have met him. What do you think about Impressionism? The identity value of skills is so timeless that many people still carry the skills of their ancestors in their names. Simon Baker, Elizabeth Taylor, Arthur Miller. Names like these came about because somewhere back in history, having the solid skill of milling grain or baking bread was a more valued or prestigious part of someone's identity than being just another humble peasant of Seville. Skills are invisible and individual. They sweep aside race and creed and allow people to build themselves up from poverty. Popular belief says that wealth in the world is zero-sum and the rich just aggregated their wealth from the poor. But think about the difference between the illiterate world in 1025 and the literate world in 2025. The planet hasn't been struck by any money asteroids, but the skill wealth is so great now that literate men with advanced skills to manufacture and operate farming equipment out-harvest hundreds of illiterate people with the primitive skill of picking crops by hand. And famine is mostly a word of the past. The skilled economy is so rich that broke people in the developed world invest the first 20 years of their life just learning skills, so that they can coast through the remaining years in a level of comfort and entertainment that would have made King Solomon envious. So if you want to live a rich and proud life, don't try to win the lottery or hit it big. Build the skills so that you won't have to. Instead of gunning for a job with a fancy title or a big salary, get the job that's going to help you build skills as quickly as possible so that your skill value only accelerates, your identity value only deepens, and your pride only grows. For Objective Standard Institute, I'm Seamus Riley.